What's this one?
My first Urushi pen. Done by a fellow Canadian. But I
it's lovely.
bought a flawed one, so the silver came off in the curing process.
Okay.
And so I paid very little for it.
Well, it's lovely.
I know. And I now get to say I own an Urushi pen. And it's a Kaweco Sport, which, as you said to Michael, I collect like they're jelly beans.
Yes. Well, it's good to have a jelly bean collection.
It is good to have a jelly bean collection. Welcome to today's fairly random live. I've had this idea for a couple months, which is I needed a better way to store my pens than the
Pyrex baking dish.
Pyrex baking dish. It's a very pretty Pyrex baking dish. It's floral. It's lovely. But it's not recommended for storing pens.
No. I'm sure some people would be horrified.
Some people are horrified.
Wow.
It's caused a lot of conversations in various episodes of 20 Questions. Not 20 Questions. Desk Chatter. I believe it's come up on Hemingway's show. It came up on Coffee and Pens.
How you store pens.
How I store pens. People are horrified I let my pens touch each other.
All right. Well.
But
So
also,
what's your solution?
my solution was we bought inserts from a pen company in the States and quality street treat tins because they're like 25 to 50 cents at Value Village, and we're going to put inserts in them. We've tested this on a mini quality street treat tin, and it works very well.
Mm-hmm.
You created templates for the bigger tins, and we have many, many tins. How many? I don't actually know how many tins we have. Do we have 9? Do we have 5 big and 4 little?
I think so.
Hopefully that is enough for my entire pen collection. If not,
Oh, it's more than enough. That's not going to be a problem.
plus.
It's more than enough.
Okay.
And you always know where you can get quality street tins.
I do. And they're always cheap.
Mm-hmm. Cheap as chips.
Honestly, the cheapest pen storage. My entire system cost, all of this together,
Yes.
costs the same amount as your box.
Oh, and my box was not expensive.
No.
Anyway.
So, let's get into this. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below, and I will do my best to answer them.
And also, it's minus what outside? It is so cold.
It's minus 30 with the wind chill currently. Do you want a pad so you don't get Sharpie on that table, or you're just going to be careful?
I'm going to be careful. I won't
Okay.
get Sharpie on the bridge table.
I did get ink on the bridge table that I had to get off the bridge table. I like a crafty project like this, though, and I like a crafty solution to a problem like this. Because I also think it looks quite good. Everything's got their own compartment. Nothing touches. I need more of the Wancher mini pens to fill space. It gives me an excuse to buy more of the mini Wancher pens.
Do you remember how old you were when you discovered that quality street
Treat
chocolates actually came in the boxes? Because I'm pretty sure you always thought they were
At least
just for sewing
least
supplies.
6 or 7. Like, old enough that I should have encountered one with treats in it before I did.
I'm not particularly fond of them as chocolates go, so that's probably why.
No, but Grandma and Grandpa like them.
Grandpa likes them.
Grandpa likes them.
Grandpa was the big fan of quality street.
I was at least 6 or 7 before I realized that, it wasn't just sewing kits that came in quality street treat boxes or embroidery floss. That was the big thing. Quality street treat tins did not just contain thread, buttons, and embroidery floss in some people's houses.
Well, Grandma's got it. Or buttons.
Yeah.
Did you say buttons?
I think I said buttons. I do like, though, that I've managed to get one of these is one of the old vintage white ones that they don't make anymore. So somebody's Somebody's either cleaned out their sewing cabinet or has died, and their children have cleaned out their sewing cabinet. Because I'm convinced this white one was a sewing kit for someone.
All right, pull over one of the big ones and let's see if we've got the measurements right on this. They're a bit fiddly. So they always require a little extra trimming. I'm going to take off that bottom bit.
And then I've got pens to put into it. Anything inked right now is in, let me pull that over. Anything inked right now is in a like plush line 12 pen tray, except I've got 14 pens inked currently, and so 2 are stacked. But other than that,
If they're not rattling around, I don't see what the problem is for stacking pens.
I don't know either. But whatever, it bugs people.
There, I think that's good enough, isn't it?
I think it's that corner that's the,
You just want it off a bit?
yeah, I think it's the top edge of that corner.
This is a good cold day project.
It is a good cold day project. Mostly because I'm not going outside again. I do not do -30. And for the Americans, -40 Canadian and -40 US are the same temperature. So -30 is cold.
Very cold. All right, miss, there you go.
Thanks.
There's one. And if anybody's wondering why the big tin snips for cutting this stuff, it's because of the hard plastic. The ripples.
Oh yeah. Actually, let's do.
I do that, and I sneak.
Somehow we managed to sneak one in.
Yes, I can just get it in. Just. Okay.
There. And there are 5 spots left in the Monteverde Conklin.
Oh, are you going to do them by
I
make?
wasn't going to, but I'm realizing that I have 4 of their pens left on my desk, and they'll fit. How old is this box? 1998. It's older than I am.
That's funny.
Actually, it expired June 2nd, 1998, which means it's actually a 97 box.
Or maybe even a 96 box, depending on.
Wow. There are flavors that I don't know if they still exist. You know, I wasn't going to do it by brand, but like I've got so many Conklin and Monteverde pens. The Conklin and Monteverde could get their own box.
Well, the Visconti is going to be very lonely.
Yeah.
You'll have to pick out company for him.
Visconti will get company.
The Visconti could hang out with the Benu.
Yeah. And the Esterbrookes. Actually, Esterbrook probably almost doesn't have to fill a box. What can fit in that spot?
Okay, where's a baby box?
Baby box. Because I had this in here, but this is inked, and I don't want to forget it's inked. But I do like that the Pelicans can fit. Pelican M200s fit.
Sorry, which is the M200?
This one.
Oh,
It fits. Too tall?
Ever so slightly.
I don't know that I ever actually did a video on this one. It's what Auntie Barbara got for my birthday. It's the Preppy.
Oh. Oh, the preppies are the ones that come in all the.
Yeah, Preppies come in all the jelly bean colors. But I got the Mont Blanc that day. And then I was editing 20 questions and
Right
doing
on.
a bazillion things, and
There's that one.
I don't know that I ever did a video on it. Where's a video list sticky note? I should put it on the list. No. Oh.
There, I'm just tidying up this.
Hello. Oh, I forgot how much these sticky notes. These are not sticky notes, so they bleed.
I can just get this one in. Just. So where did you order the inserts from?
I don't know because Shannon ordered them.
Oh, Couture pens.
Couture pens. I discovered that you could buy them in packs in the States from woodworking supply stores.
Okay.
So people that do wood turned ballpoints and stuff, you could buy them from those type of pen stores, like those parts stores. And she ordered them from someone, but I don't know who she ended up ordering them from.
Okay.
Because what we ended up doing, we ordered 3 packs.
Okay.
And split them because I thought I would probably only need 6 trays. And she thought she probably only needed 5. And that's the second tray you're cutting into of 6.
Right.
So I think my math on only needing 6 is correct. So the MP1 is the MP1 and the ombre. And then your JC Penny. There we go. I love my Mont Blanc. I'm trying to like stress test it more, daily drive it, because people keep asking for my actual opinion on it.
Oh.
And my opinion is I really like it. But I'm trying to make sure that I really like it as an actual pen and not just because it's a Mont Blanc.
Well, that's important. It's easy to get caught up in the history,
Yeah.
the Mont Blancness of it all. Big tin, please.
Big tin. How many other big tins do you need to cut? How many do we have? Do we just need
That
one
was
more?
for there, just one more.
Sweet.
Oops. All right, this one just needs a tiny trim.
So we need 1 big and 2 little.
Well, I think the hardest part of the whole process was finding which scissors would cut this stuff.
Yeah, like we spent some time trying to decide what boxes we were going to use. But as soon as I decided that because for a while I was thinking about actually using real boxes. This one is like a little bit too big. It keeps popping up once I put pens on it.
Okay. Yep, I can tweak it.
Oh, my lines. So pretty.
Hi. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where this is catching.
That's fine.
There we go. Put that one over there. Okay.
Hello. Beautiful Pyrex. All my Parkers.
That's so strange. It's like I'm only making it worse. Well, no, now it's down.
Thank you.
Give it a whirl, see what happens.
Great. My jelly bean pens. So I overestimated how many trays I needed greatly.
Well, you don't think you're going to be getting more pens?
Oh, I do. I just thought, like, I had ordered the number that I needed for how large my pen collection actually was. Is this inked? It is inked. Let's not put that away dirty.
Which one is that?
It's an Esterbrook. Do you want to run an Esterbrook dry?
It's been known to happen with Justy, is it?
It's the Scarlet. The prayer fits. Oh, it does. I should do a series about pens that are pretty much the same size from a whole bunch of different brands. Because those four.
So, Sailor.
Yeah.
What's this one?
Pilot. Pelican. Estabrook.
Estabrook. And do they fit in the small tin?
They do. Which I didn't think they were going to.
The wancher kills me.
I need more wanchers. They're now space fillers. They have a purpose in life. Their purpose in life is to be space fillers.
Not just to be the pixies of the pen world.
I don't know. The new is coming out with a pixie. Maybe a pixie will fit in that spot as well.
I suspect it will.
Where's my... Oh,
Oh, almost.
guess what the blank for this pen is called.
The blank?
It's the material that made that pen.
So when they poured the resins, they gave it a name.
Yeah, so that when somebody goes to buy it, you know what you're buying.
Is it a nebula?
No.
I don't know. But that would be my guess. Are you going to tell me?
I am, as soon as I make sure I'm telling you the right name. It is called Mystical Mermaid, Pink Edition.
Aw.
And that's what it looks like.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I know.
Well, I mean, we already knew it was beautiful, but
Someday there might be a pen in that added to my collection from somebody.
so do they...
Craving Quality Street right now. We didn't have any Quality Street this year. I was highly disappointed by that fact. But we had...
has there been any shortage of Christmas chocolate?
No. No, we're still eating Lindt chocolate truffles. But we have had no Quality Street treat chocolate this year. I do like, though, that this white tin is older than I am by at least 3 years.
I don't even remember the white tins.
Grandma's got one upstairs.
Does she?
She does. It's got embroidery floss in it. Good use for the tins. I've been using cigar boxes.
Oh, well, that's Brian Hall.
Yeah,
That's what
that's what he does.
he does, though he also, at Scriptus, had huge,
He had jewelry boxes.
well, and also former flatware boxes.
Yeah.
So big multi-drawer wooden boxes.
So the lining material, I'm going to hold it up because it's got a hashtag in it. But I'll also put it in the comments. Is called That. And you can find it at like woodworking stores or like pen dealer stores. And I don't actually know where I got mine. A friend did a group buy. PK. But they're great. I like that they stack, though. That was the big thing for me, is I wanted boxes that stacked.
Well, and you didn't want to drop a bundle on
Yeah,
a solution. It's a creative solution.
it is. Okay, so you had a question about blanks.
When they obviously choose the colors for the resins,
Yes.
but they couldn't dupe one of these. Like if they use all the rods from that batch,
So
they can try pouring another batch, but there's no guarantee that they're going to come out like this.
So no, they're not
Yes or
going to
no?
be identical, but even in the same batch, they're not going to be identical.
Yeah.
And so lots of the times when you get a resin pen made, if you're getting something custom made, the maker will turn or some makers will turn 2 blanks and you'll pick your favorite and they'll
Okay.
list the other one for sale.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I would ever buy a resin pen without seeing it in person. I would be hesitant
Yeah,
to.
I think it depends on the blank. And like there's, I think it's Mystic Pens has a Pantone inspired blank for the year called Mocha, which is cream and gold with swirls of like the Pantone brown of the year in it. And it's one of those like this that I don't think can be ugly
Okay.
because of the mix of colors. But something like Jonathan Brooks' Primary Manipulation, I know lots of people that own multiple pens in that because
They're also
depending
different.
on the batch, they will be totally different.
So I follow.
And he actually labels which batch the blanks are from.
Okay. Like die lots.
Yeah. So there's like Primary Manipulations V1, V2, V3,
There you go.
V4.5.
Last one.
Nope.
In that size.
Okay,
sorry.
sorry.
Last big one.
I was going. There's still 2 little.
Get all my little bits and bobs out of the way.
Here, we'll make a 2 review one. That seems right. There. Like there are some pens like Heinz Champagne
Yep.
that it's just a champagne. It's a really, really sparkly champagne color. That's not going to look different.
Right.
But like when Atlas released their Cotton Candy Navilar, you could request a specific colorway. And they would try and honor that request when they were picking, like they were opening boxes for that pen because they look so different. And Goldspot has had releases where they have posted a picture. In the listing, there's been a picture of every single pen, and you are actually picking your pen number,
Oh.
which is a lot of work for them. Like if there's 150 pens in a release, but I think if you're buying from a small maker and you're only buying, like they're posting, individual pictures of every pen, you can probably buy resin pens online safely.
And will some people just sell, excuse me, I have to cough, sell the blanks unturned?
Yeah. You can just buy blanks. So the one I showed you last night, Snow Cone.
Yes.
If I had wanted to, I could have just bought that blank, and then once I found somebody to turn the pen for me, sent them the blank. The issue is U.S. shipping's annoying, and there was only one blank I was interested in, and it didn't make sense for one blank. If you wanted to have more layers, you can put a layer of cardboard glued to the bottom of the pen tray cutouts, and then you can use ribbon to make handles. Oh, that's smart. I think for now I'm going
Oh,
to
that would be a good idea.
leave them a single layer because lots of the pens are different heights. But maybe in the future.
You would have an insane number of pens if you needed that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we get to that point, that's a lot of pens.
Yes.
Really, there may be need for one more. Like if I want to give the makers their own tin, as the maker collection grows, there may be a need for one more big tin, because we've got all of those still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, this one is really wonky.
Interesting.
There we go. Nope. It was good, and then it shifted.
Navilers. I love my Naviler Horizon pens.
There's that one.
I wonder what the next Horizon they're going to come out with is. Sorry, I've just knocked your thing onto the ground.
There we go.
It's very bougie.
Wow.
Have I paid for any of them?
Yes, this one. Well, you used credits.
I used credit.
I see one that was a gift.
Hello, Darren. Oh yeah, Penabler stocks them. So when I did this order, it was during the Canada Post strike, and so I picked them up from. I did a group buy with somebody from the States who had a USPO box.
And then she delivered
And then
them.
she delivered them here. I think at Penablers, though, they're only available as individual sheets. And I needed many, and so I bought a box of them. But if they're also available somewhere else, let me know. Visconti. Oh, William Wood Wright in Guelph. I did not know they were available from there. All right.
I am not the person to ask.
That's fair. That's good to know. We're not super far. Let's pop this sailor in here.
So is that store in Guelph, is that a pen store or is it
I'm
a...
going to assume it's a woodworking store. It is a pen turning and kit store. So
Ooh.
I'm guessing wooden kit pens. Oh, their site looks super cool. Well, Darren, I suspect I will be going on an adventure.
Could we wait until
There's not snow on the ground?
it warms up?
Yeah,
I don't mind snow on the ground.
until it's not minus 30.
The snow squalls that have the highway shut?
Oh, yeah. You mean you don't want to go on an adventure when the highway's closed?
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oops, sorry. That's me.
Turns out they do all fit.
Yeah, they're just a little bit of tweaking.
No, I meant all the pens.
Oh, all the pens.
Ooh, and they also sell them in the 4-packs at the woodworking store. That is excellent to know. I think we've still got 3 left. But
There we go.
I've given my tiny collection of hand-turned pens their own box. Which
A collection of 2.
makes them look even more sad. Having their own box. It was really hard to find ones with clips.
There.
And then, now I know people that make pens with clips that are hand turned, and I now just need money to buy them.
There. Is that it?
I think that's it. All right. Well, now I have to pull out everything that I've put away that's inked so that I don't forget about it. This lid's sticky.
Well, everything has a home now.
Everything does have a home. Do you want to run this Esterbrook dry?
Sure. Do you want to hand me some paper?
Sure. Do you want to run that Flex Nib dry? Because I inked it up for Kate as well.
Sure.
Thanks. Now I have paper.
Is that the new pilot
This
pads?
is the new pilot pads.
Oh, beautiful paper.
We'll have to work. Darren, I am always up for, if you want to do something together, I am always up for that. I will make whatever video and photo content you want on your pens.
Darren from 20 Questions.
Darren from 20 Questions.
Hi, Darren.
Timber and Elegance, Darren. Oh, this Esterbrook isn't filled. It really disturbed Kate that this didn't have a nib in it. She went, I'd been cleaning it and it was still nibless because the nib was drying.
Oh, it was nibless when we did my gold spot. No, gold rush.
But it was nibless when Kate was here. And Kate was like, no, that's not supposed to be a thing. Darren says hi. Will you do 20 questions at Chicago if I can find somebody to film you doing it? It's only just popped into my head. If I can get somebody to film you doing 20 questions, will you do 20 questions in Chicago?
We could do 20 questions on Zoom. I could go upstairs to my room and you could be down here and we could just do it from the house.
But we could do it at Chicago.
We could do it at Chicago.
Or we could do it here. Or you could just sit in my office with me and we could do it. But it's only just occurred to me.
I don't really feel like I have enough knowledge to
Which is why you're the perfect guest.
20 questions.
The perfect guests are the people that don't feel qualified to do it. Because you are very opinionated.
Yes, I am. Well, I think it's good to have an opinion.
If you want to do 20 questions, or are you volunteering to film? you're volunteering to film, sure. But also, if you want to do an episode, there's a link in the description of every video of 20 questions where you can fill it out and apply.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of scribbling them until they...
The purpose is me not throwing out ink, but really it's not a big deal because I've got a wall of ink.
You've got a wall of ink.
Just...
I mean, I'll give the flex nib a go, but...
Kate liked that flex nib.
What day is it today? I know. Oh, holy Hannah, does that ever bounce?
Yeah, it's a gold flex nib. Thank you, Stephen Brown. It's not Thursday, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Maybe out of ink.
This one's
Thanks.
out of ink. Where's
Great.
the other one? Because I was in the middle of a phrase. Turn.
Turn. And don't post because it's got an airlock cap. Question is, are any of these inked? Yes. Are you inked? The pile of inked pens is growing. Yes. That needs to be cleaned.
So this has ink in it. It needs to be cleaned. I'm just going to put it there. Are any of the Parkers, do they have ink?
The Parker 45 does. If you want to play
Are
with the
you-
gold Tassie. Pull.
Pull.
Sorry, the black Tassie.
They all
with the
need to
gold
be
one.
marked with P or T. Pull, twist. Oh, that's really lovely.
I know. So thanks, Darren. Have a good evening. So I'm hoping that at some point I find because they did come in 16 nib sizes. I'd like to find some of the obscure stuff for that pen. Nibs that twist into it.
So is that eBay or Etsy or
Pen shows.
pen shows?
Pen shows and secondhand stuff. eBay doesn't actually. eBay, I did look and I only saw mediums and.
Is it a 45?
It's a Parker 45 with a gold nib.
This is just about the most perfect pen writing experience.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right. Well,
I think we're done.
I think we're done too. I've got 3 pens to clean. We've got trays and boxes.
We got stuff
We
done.
got stuff done.
Does it go in here?
It goes in here. It's inked. I apparently have
Too many pens inked.
16? 16. How do I have 16 pens inked currently?
I don't know. Anyway, I have to get on with the rest of my day.
Yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out, Mom. This was fun.